So dark in here. Vinny, when are you gonna let me put the lights on and get some of that free music? Or maybe we make some friends with people who like music and they'd be like, oh, we won't see you, Brad, if you play our song. Anyway, hey guys, today on It's Alive, we're gonna be doing a little cookie I like to make. It's called a Pizzelle cookie, I believe. A lot of folks might say it a little differently, but we're gonna call it a Pizzelle cookie. It's just a flat, crispy little cookie, and we're gonna use a little bit of sourdough starter. So we'll have a nice little tangy, lactic, kind of sourdoughy zing to it. We'll put a little ice cream on it, a little cocoa powder. It's gonna be a chocolate sourdough Pizzelle cookie.
It's tasty.
It's a cookie. Part one, we got the dry ingredients. So I got some real nice, some spelt flour. You could use all purpose. You can really use any kind of flour, I guess. I wouldn't go using, I mean like a gluten-y flour. I wouldn't go using like a rice flour. Judy, how can we help you? Huh? All right. So I'm gonna add my 1 cup of flour. And then we have 1 teaspoon baking powder. Put that right on top, okay? And then we have 1.5 teaspoons of salt. 1 teaspoon, half a teaspoon, 1.5. And then we'll do a 1/4 cup of La Coco Rouge. Just a nice cocoa powder. You can use whatever you got. If you can get your hands on this stuff, real nice. Thank you, Amy and Mr. Guitard. We'll put that right on top. And then we'll do a little sifto magico, okay? Look, little little shaky shake, little rattle rattle. 8 tablespoons of butter, AKA 1 stick, and we're gonna melt it. We'll put that in there, we'll say 45 seconds, all right? Hope it don't blow up, Vinny. So I got a little bit of a bigger bowl. You could use a whisk if you prefer. I got, look, this here old electric beater, little electric mixer, Vince, you know, just like Mom used to give you back in the day, you know. Brad or Vinny, I'm making cookies. I'm making brownies. You want the dough? Look at that. You get them tuned up nice. You get the right ones. Make sure you get the right ones. You don't get all that clicking and clacking. Look at that. Kind of like twin props on an airplane, you know? Perfection. But today we're going to be using this to make Pizzelle. Okay, it's 2 whole eggs. 1, 2 egg. And then 2 yolks. Look right over the thing, like an animal. Little extra white, no big deal. And drop that right in there. And then look at this, perfect garbage, bam. So we're gonna whip this, or beat this. And until, just, you know, for about 5 minutes. You want to get a little bit of golden, like a pale yellowish, just nice and well mixed, well incorporated. Look at that. Metal on aluminum, you know, there's like little micro aluminum powder shaving off into it. But you know what? Aluminum's everywhere. I think it's one of the most abundant minerals. Is it a mineral? Elements. Abundant resources in the world. Ooh, that's perfect, Vince. Let's go check on that butter real quick. Oh, perfect. 45 seconds, good to know. All right, 1 cup of white sugar, okay? Like that. Just another minute. I just wanted to have my sugar ready. Always, you know, separata. I'm not quite sure what that means. I think it's from the Coast Guard. I'm gonna start snowing in the sugar. Oh, yeah. It's gonna start looking like a custard. A little ribbon maker. Molly.
Yeah.
You like Pizzelle cookies?
I do, but I dislike chocolate. So I'm not really.
Dislike chocolate?
I know.
Like in general?
Yeah, like we'll always opt out.
Like white chocolate? I get that.
No, I like white chocolate. I don't like regular chocolate.
Well, no one's perfect. All right. 1 tablespoon of vanilla paste. We got our sifted dry ingredients. It's gonna get real battery here. What I like to do for this recipe, I like to add my fat now and then finish again with a little more flour. Although, maybe we don't do that because I've never done it before. Usually, say, like, all right, baking isn't really 100, you know, I love baking, I do enjoy it, but I'm not like, you know, I don't know everything about it, clearly. But I know like for a lot of applications, Like for a cookie, if you want something to rot, you would always add your fat at the end of your mixture of the wet and the dry. I did it yesterday. You know, I added the butter right to the eggs and the sugar, and it worked great. But everyone's like, oh, I don't know if you should do that. So I was thinking, wow, maybe I'll add it halfway, and then like everyone's a little happy. I'm just gonna add it all. Now it's gonna get nice and silky, velvety. Look at that, it's mesmerizing. That's like, you know, you go on them social medias, there's that one thing, it's called, oh, if you're high, and it's like mesmerizing things to look at. Look, that's that. I can see ET, yeah. Even got the complexion. Okay, that's our batter. So I'm gonna put a little plastic over that. We'll let that hang out for, say, 15 minutes. This is the one I made yesterday and kept in the fridge. And look, it like sets up pretty thick. And yeah, you could do this ahead, keep it in the fridge for, I don't know, until it goes bad. I mean, you added some starter. It might get good. Keep it in the fridge for like a week. Let me know. Oh, Vinny, the best part. What you've been waiting for. Oh, look at this, huh? Like 2 kids, Vinny. This one's for you, bud. Oh, yeah, bringing it right back. My mom started yelling at me. Okay, I'm going to even pop it in the fridge for a minute. Just let it get nice, set up a little bit. It's a little easier to work when it's firm. Move over. Hey guys, so it turns out we forgot to put the starter into the Pizzelle cookie dough. Big mistake, but this is where you would do it. Take about a half a cup, fold it right into the Pizzelle dough, and you should be all set. Luckily, me and Vincenzo had an extra one from the day before in the walk-in. We used that one. That one did have the starter, so we won, Vin. Let's go make some cookies, huh? So now we're gonna make some pizzelles. I got my little old-fashioned iron over here. Check this out. Picked it up at a garage sale, $3, suckers. Look at that craftsmanship. This thing probably worth $60. You try to make it now, probably cost $1,000. Definitely not. Well, I got some of these nice chocolate discs, 73 or 74. What are those discs, Chris? 74? 74%. And look, we're just gonna chop them up a little. That's kind of satisfying too, Vince. Kind of like after you mow the lawn on a real hot day, you sit down on the porch and drink a beer. I don't have a front porch or a lawn that would need to be mowed, but boy, it sounds nice. All right, so I do like around a tablespoon size dose. Dose? Yeah, dosey dough. Look at that. That looks good just like that, huh? Damn. We'll mix in, we're gonna pepper it with a little bit of chocolate fleck. And then we'll just mix it up like so. So yeah, let's go to the iron. Now you tweak these old ones, the electric ones or whatever, you just kind of turn it on, everything's perfect, it works great. All right, and people are, oh, how many seconds per side, blah, 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 this and that. When it's done, you know, I don't know. So like everybody's little flame is gonna be a little different, everyone's iron's gonna be a little different. You just kind of have to go and tweak and adjust. You know, you gotta use a little intuition, you gotta use your noodle. And then I got the little Pam. Pam! Pam! All right, ready? We're just gonna do a little spray. Oop. First one's never the best. So we'll do a little guy. Boom, right in the middle. And we'll let that go, cook, you know, maybe about 30 seconds each side, flip it, and just make a little cookie. That didn't look good. First one's not looking the best. Oh, it looks horrible, Vince. Please, Vince. Okay, we're gonna have to start again. I don't know why that happened. I don't think it was hot enough, that's all. Did I fail? Yeah, I fail at something almost every day, probably. But you know, that's how you learn. You know, like I said, this old iron, it's a little fickle. So you just gotta have. Sometimes you gotta play it. Once you get it dialed in, you start cranking them out. Let's give it another shot. Yeah, a little hot. See it slide. I don't think it was hot enough, and we didn't get a good ooze out. Oh God, Vinny, where's my paper towel? My little wiper. Can't make your little Pizzelle cookies without a little wiper. Okay, back on the fire. It's better f***ing work. All right, I guess, right? Let's give it a shot. We're getting some pocketage, but we're getting closer. I think it could cook for another minute, too. I'm going to give the iron a good clean, and we're going to try it again, Okay? If all else fails and you can't cook the dough, just, keep it in the fridge and just eat it. Or you can swirl it into your yogurt. That's disgusting. No, we're going to cook some pizzelles. Everyone relax. Where's the little Italian grandmother when you need her, Vince? Don't even have to be a grandmother. Just got to be able to make the freaking cookie. Claire! Claire! Someone! No, let's let this heat up. We're just fooling around. Come on. Wow. Yeah, that's the guy we needed. Whoa, 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 bud. Wow. Like a child. A poorly behaved child.
Edit it out.
Chris, troubleshoot. The second one was looking like it wanted to, but it wasn't really releasing. Maybe just not hot enough?
Maybe it's not hot enough.
Not.
Did you Pam it?
Yeah, I Pammed it.
Sure you Pammed it?
I Pammed it.
Vinny, did he Pam it?
Pam.
Pam it harder.
Pam it harder. Pam. Well, what was bam, 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 bam. That's like that was from Flintstones, right? Bam, bam. Bam, bam's cool. All right. High Pamage. All right, I'm not putting any more freaking Pam on there. And then look, we got our dough.
I just heard two little.
No, that was a lot. More? Chris, look, it's dripping. It's gonna be fine. We just need one, Vince. We just need one. No, I was cranking them out yesterday, slinging pizzelles like nothing. I think we're gonna be fine. All right, I feel okay. All right, let's hope. Fingers crossed, Vinny. All right, Vinny, fingers crossed. It's stuck again, Chris. This is terrible, Vince.
Sorry, man, that sucks.
I'm thinking I'm just gonna burn it in. So, we're having some iron difficulties. Don't know why. So I'm gonna try to blast that thing on high heat for a little while, get it real hot, spray it with some Pam, wipe it, do a little quick kind of seasoning on it, and then we're gonna try again. And if it doesn't work then, Vinny, then we're gonna pour the batter on top of ice cream and eat it. And then go home and look for new jobs. Yesterday things were working great. Today we're having a little problem, but you don't want a lot of people switched over, technology. A lot of people switched over to the electric one. I heard they work flawlessly. But, that's just not as fun, Right? Vince, we're having fun. Claire, we're glad you're here. Claire, we need you. Claire, I need to channel gourmet pastry chef.
What
All right.
were the issues?
Yesterday was working great. Today it was sticking a lot.
Maybe you recall the Twinkie debacle? When you spray non-stick, you can spray on non-stick surface.
It just gets
over
weird.
time, it makes things stick. But that's not. But what's
That's when I thought I
Why don't
understood the
you
world,
try-
but it's worked
Oh, but
before.
that's a non-stick agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying over time it builds up like a residue that then things stick to.
Oh.
So all the tests you did left, but it's not non-stick. That's a phenomenon that happens on non-stick.
All right, well, I'm going to try it with Pam again.
Okay, fine, just try it again.
But that was good.
Maybe it wasn't hot enough.
And then we get push out,
And
which
the
is
meeting
fine.
Upstairs. How long is this going to take?
Just not too long.
My meeting started 3 minutes ago.
It's fine. They'll wait.
Sizzle sounds good.
Sizzle sounds good.
Is it done? My meeting, I'm 4 minutes late.
Meeting schmeeting. You think it's done? Or you're in a rush. We can't ask her.
I think it is done.
Oh, boy, I'm so nervous. Yeah?
Yeah.
Open?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh!
Oh,
A Pizzelle! As soon as Claire shows up, freaking the pastry universe opens up. So it wasn't hot enough. Lesson learned. And that's it.
in cooking, if something isn't working, just wait longer.
Just wait longer.
That's the thing. Just be patient, in other words.
Just be patient.
Can I go now?
Claire, thank you for joining.
Yeah.
I'm glad we
When I
got through
come
that
back
together.
down,
You'll have a Pizzelle with some ice cream on it.
Great.
All right. Yeah. See, isn't that nice, Vince? When we were worried. I was a little worried. But things panned out. A little hot on that side. We burned a little, but that's okay. This will be a real crispy one. Let's go make some more pizzelles. All right, now I'm getting fired up, Vince. You see? A little hot. Little Pam. Little zhuzh. See, the reason why I get all that push out and everyone makes fun of me, all that extra batter coming out, is because I want to get a nice full cookie. Okay? It's messy business. No one said it was going to be easy, Vince. And it's easy. Super easy. Or clean. All right, I'm making a mess. You make it a pizzelle, you make it a mess. You make it a pizzelle, you make it a mess, Vince. It's just the way it is. Everybody knows that. Huh? Look, Vince. Well, we'll make a little choco taco for you, bud. All right, this is fun now. Look at us, Vinny, kicking ass, babe. Making a freaking mess, but big whoop. Now we're making a pizzelle. Ooh, look, starts off real crisp, like pliable, and then it firms up real hard. So you can make all fun little shapes if you want to. Play with it. Get a little bowl, mold it in there, make one of your little waffle cone kind of cup bowls. Don't do that. Like I said, like pancakes. You just got to get the rhythm, man. Get me lucky egg. Now, we're on like a medium heat here. That seemed to be, you want to really get your pan hot and then cook on a medium. And they're only taking 15 seconds, 20 seconds aside, I think. Again, you got to find your sweet spot. Play with it. The recipe makes a decent amount, so. And it's easy. All right, you got some kids or something, you start whipping out these things. Who's better than Uncle Vinny, huh? Uncle Brad. Pam. Man, I made a f***ing mess. Sorry. Pam. And then you just clean up some of the little edges if you want. And the little burnt ones if you want to make it real pretty, for your little special someone. In this case, it's going to be Vince. Perfect dismount. Stuck the landing. The judges are in. They're giving it a 8.2. All right. So after these things come out, as you see, they're a little pliable, but you let them set up just, in a minute or two, and they get their, crispy wafers. And then you can do whatever you want with them, really. Have it with a cup of coffee. What I like to do, we're going to make a couple little ice cream sandwiches, where I'm going to put a little vanilla ice cream down there, nice. I'm a chocolate ice cream kind of guy, but in this application, you could go chocolate on chocolate, but we're going to do a little contrast. Oh, baby. I don't want to go cracking the cookie, so I'm going to do these nice little wide, flat scoops. We'll put a little. All right, you can eat it like an open face sandwich, or just do a little topper. Oh yeah, you show up to the party with something like this, forget about it. Or even, if you fill it out, even make them a little nicer, fill them out all even, and then roll them in crushed peanuts or hazelnuts, whatever you're into. Look at that. That one. We'll make one more, okay, Ben? It's not a Klondike bar. Yeah, we got nice little chocolate on the outside, crispy thin wafer on top. Chop a towel, Vinny. Oh, look, little pop. Reminds me a little bit of like a choco taco. Oh yeah, that's really good. We'll put those in the freezer, and maybe we'll make another little bowl too, a little bowl of ice cream. All right, put my little Pizzelle cookie in there, and look, Vinny, just a little cocoa powder. We were talking about that coffee before, Vinny. Let's go make a little espresso. We'll do a little affogato. Oh, if you don't like affogato, I don't know what to tell you. There you go. Pizzelle cookies. Relatively easy once you get the rhythm going. It's a real good way to use your extra sourdough starter. Get a little more flavor in there. Look, that's kind of pretty, Vinny. Get in there.
Pizzelle.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to try it.
Oh, but it's chocolate.
This is a funny spread you have going.
Funny how? In my opinion, I think it's one of the most perfect cookies for ice cream. What's really nice is you get that little sour tang from the sourdough starter that we put in there. Really happy with these. Super easy. Have fun. And make some Pizzelle cookies. Bon Appétit. Oh, yeah. Here, Vinny. Affogato. That one's for you, Vinny. I want to go on a boat, Vinny. Doesn't this make you want to go on a boat or do something fun? Get a little water on it. Oh. Just like ASMR. Hey. like a baby's head, soft when it comes out. Thank God. Did I say that? Very forgiving. Or no one would be here. Brad, stop talking.